Namaskar. Last night I came out from the dark retreat after 7 days in total isolation in the dark. It was really great. I'm so happy to get in contact again with Mother Nature. That's what I missed there. Being in the dark, couldn't feel the elements. It's too artificial surrounding. But beside the elements in my own body, nice, so nice. So grateful to be on this planet. A beautiful element. Hello. Namaskar everyone. Well, I have a very strong message to turn my house into the dark for the next 3 days of this full moon. So today I'm at work. Already one window complete, and let's see, it's going to be an experience to see if it is visible in this house, because I have to manage ventilation and a lot of windows and bathroom. So when you arrange space for the dark, you must be sure that there's nothing on the way, that when you navigate, like here, I can feel the furniture and go around to go to the toilets. I got my table because I have no assistants, so I put little food on the table, but keeping going for a few days. And then I have to think when I go out, of the dark. So what I use in general is a candle. So I have a candle ready here. I know that the matches are here. So then I can go back towards the light. And all is set. And we do some preparation prayer and all this. And then turn off the light. Pretty dark. I'm going 360. All set. Blessed be. I just came out a while ago, a few hours ago, from the 3 days into the dark here. In my house, try to create a space for it as an experiment, and see how it goes. Last dark retreat I did was in Thailand last December, 7 days. I already spoke about all my experiences on a PDF that I have available for free on my website. This time was quite good. 3 days, very short, So the first day just to sink in the energy, realign the physical and subtle bodies to be in the dark and generate the experience of the dark. But despite that, on the second day I managed to have again some experience from Dzogchen of dark retreat of Londru. So I could see my arms and hands when I'm moving like this. I could see the white golden light coming from my body. Not as strong, but last time I did 7 days, but still okay. And many other type of experience. And mainly focus was to realign all my physical and subtle bodies, but being kind of put in a trial, during this period since the COVID isolation. So yes, so being in the dark, it really allows you to be more in tune with yourself, and even feel even more each vertebrae and every part of your body that is not in line, so you can readjust using your knowledge that you have gained from understanding of the physical, of the energy, of mental, emotional and spiritual bodies. So in this respect it was very good. And many different type of experience can arise, For example, all of a sudden into the space appears a screen, and it's like a TV screen, and you can see movies going on, or manifestation of light in different forms, different colors are possible. Last time I explained that first was very important to stabilize the Dharmakaya experiences, like black and a little dot of light everywhere. And from this is stable, the dots of lights are concentrating in one sphere, in point, mixing each other and making it like a dense white golden light. And by focusing on that, then after, it's kind of a quantum leap between this light and yourself, manifestation of yourself outside, then gets you integrate inside, and that's how the body can appear into light, and the room gets all light up. But those are advanced experiences. It's not like everybody can have that. This is in reality, eyes open. It's not closing the eyes and going into the other planes like dreams. Of course, everything is like a dream, but it's a bit different. This time I decided to try and to see what it was like without developing the Dharmakaya space, but as soon as I had a point of light manifesting, I would focus on the point of light and let this point of light develop, especially if it is a golden light, for example. So I had even a tiny little point of golden light, I was focusing on it, and then all of a sudden the golden light expand, and then I can see more light inside the room. And this is at this point that when I say, oh, okay, let's lift my arm, where's the light coming from my body, for example, because you are here focusing in the light in the space, and then you can see that everything is becoming brighter inside the space where you are. When I took my arm like this, I could see, the light coming out of the hand and the arm. So, yeah. I have to work a lot on my physical alignment during when I am in the dark. For me, it's very important, as a support to sustain the energy. And during this full moon, we had 9 alignments of planets, so very powerful. The dark and the light are powerful, During the daytime, for example, which is outside daytime, which inside is all dark, but I was sustaining, let's say, when not sleeping, I could sustain very well the light, But like, for example, during nighttime, the dreams were kind of strange compared to. I don't get these kind of dreams because I couldn't see what they connect to. Sometimes, maybe it's a collective consciousness. Probably. Yes. So many things like this. In my space at home, and now I know what can I do to make it even better. If I want to do longer. The only problem is the outside noise. The first day was Saturday, as people are down below the hill here having heavy music. And the other morning, people are cutting the grass and all this, so I could hear everything. So that's not very suitable for dark retreat. But anyway, better than nothing. My ventilation was okay. I understand why now they say that dark retreat has to be elevated. Really important for the energy, not only for that, but also because you can create a draft from below. To ventilate very well at the upper floor, which was what I did. I had my chimney open here at this floor where I did the dark in this room, and then I had the stairs going downstairs where I have yoga room, and then all windows are open. I can not seal completely, but to block enough light so it will not come up here. So that creates a ventilation with the upstairs, creating the draft. So some hours later, since the clip before, because I had technical problem, I had to empty my phone and everything, I come back. So overall it was a great experience, very worth it, the guidance never fails. Guidance say, okay, go into the dark, what to do now? Ah! Oh, I have to seal all my house, not easy, it took me about 5 hours work to seal everything. I have to improvise with what I had, but I made it. It was worth it. Some little leak in the bathroom of light and this, but it was no problem. The main room was dark, so this is the main point. beside the nose outside. It was worth the experience. So always follow your guidance. Even if the idea seems crazy, at first it's like, what I am doing? It's like full moon, and now you want me to go into the dark for 3 days? Okay? No, you always find solution. If the guidance say, solution is there. So, thank you very much.